Be tripping.
Hello, and welcome to ASC Love Remix. We're so glad to have you here. At this time, please like, share, and follow us on all major platforms. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss us on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays at 5:30-ish p.m. Central Standard Time. As a disclaimer, we here at ASC do not own any of the rights to samplings, songs, or videos played during our broadcast. Also be aware of our adult content disclaimer. Please note that you must be 18 or older to watch or to participate in this podcast. We personally prefer 25 and older because sometimes you're just stupid. The topics and opinions discussed here are for entertainment purposes only. If they help you in some way, that's great. Be sure and leave us a review. If you don't like it, leave. If it hits too close to home, deal with it or leave. We said what we said. Now that all in hearts and minds are clear, please enjoy our show.
You ain't shit, your dog ain't shit, you got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop, whoop, somebody call the whole police. And your granny ain't shit, makes you rest in peace. Cause you done pissed off a petty bitch, a petty bitch. Well, I hope you fucking ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch, I'ma hack your computer, I'ma egg your house. I don't do cardio, but I'ma run my mouth. I'ma hide in your bushes so you scared to come out. Let everybody know that you use me for clout. Cause there's a whole lot of miles on that Honda. You done rode every anaconda in Wakanda. You ain't shit, and your mama ain't shit. Ain't shit, your dog ain't shit, you got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop, whoop, somebody call the whole police. And your granny ain't shit, makes you rest in peace. Cause you done pissed off a petty bitch, a petty bitch. Well, I hope you fucking ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch, I'ma hack your computer, I'ma egg your house. I don't do cardio, but I'ma run my mouth. I'ma hide in your bush.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What's up?
What y'all got going today, man? It's Monday, man. We done made it through the weekend.
Trying to make it through Monday. The fuck?
Anybody have anything adventurous happen? Anybody get drunk, act the fool, anything? Nobody?
No. Oh
Okay,
yeah, I
just
did a
making
little
sure.
bit.
Oh, okay. So you said, what's a little bit of acting a fool? What does that look like?
I had to play Captain Save a Hoe for somebody else
Oh, damn.
Captain Save a
You don't
Hoe.
love them hoes. Why you do that?
because her friends wasn't shit.
Um,
Was it a guy that was with her or a girl?
It was a girl.
So you wouldn't save somebody like in another party, like another group?
Yeah, she was sitting at the table next to me. She was having a bad night. I was like, oh man, let me help this girl out. Because her friends were just sitting there looking at her, and I was just like, wow, you bitches ain't shit. But let's get you taken care of.
See, y'all, Mercedes is toxic as fuck, but she do got a good heart.
I'm not toxic.
we left her anyway.
I mean, I meant bipolar. I'm sorry, y'all.
So
I
Mercedes,
took my medicine today. Huh?
how did you save her?
I helped her to the bathroom so she could finish, emptying out her stomach. She was sitting there
Oh,
just
she was
throwing
getting
up on
sick.
herself at the table.
And they were just sitting there?
Yes.
Them
Yeah, she
nasty
don't even ride with
bitches.
she don't even ride with them hoes no more.
She needs new friends.
Period.
I
Now, I
mean,
don't know the extent of their relationship, but she was the cutest one out the bunch.
Well, I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna tell y'all for the fellas though, if my homeboy do that, I'm recording your ass. Then I'm gonna help you to the bathroom. I'm gonna record the fuck out you. I'm
right.
getting some goddamn footage of this shit. I'm getting some footage. I'm letting
Like,
everybody know your
I
ass
have
was sloppy
pictures from
fucking
2 weeks
drunk.
ago when one of my friends did it. Like, but we made sure she opened the car door first, or as best we could. But yeah, we had pictures. We wanted to make sure she knew what had happened.
See, that's fucked up. I don't even need alcohol. I be throwing up all the time anyway. That's some fucked up ass shit.
But we made sure she got home. We made sure her car got home. Like, she was straight.
Hey
Hi,
Tanya,
Crystal.
how
Hey,
you doing?
Christy. Hey, Tanya.
Um, Amy, you didn't do shit this weekend, did you?
Hell no, because I got an old ass best friend.
Who that nigga is?
That Al.
Oh shit, my shit. Okay. Say man, we did hang out with Christy over Christy house last year. That was fun.
That was fun. So I called my bestie Saturday, early Saturday. Was like, Lil, let's go do something. It's Saturday night, last Saturday of me being off. I want to go out. Man, you know, I'm going to just relax tonight.
But Ava, you talk that shit, but you know next week you're gonna take off again because you're trying to get fired anyway. So I mean, we already know you're gonna be off another Saturday coming up soon.
Let me put my
Like, what the
business out
fuck?
like that. So what?
I'm just saying. I mean, if you're gonna take another week off, we're gonna have plenty of time to go out.
As long as you have time off in June.
We spent quality time. You was all booed up.
Who?
You
Where's
Was I
Miss Bev at? I need her to answer
been
my
booed up for a
question.
week now.
No, I haven't.
I ain't saying no name.
She in the room.
Well, I ain't gonna never get a name mixed up with nobody else. I've been knowing that motherfucker name forever. I'll say a government name on this hoe. You hear
You
me?
are all
I'll say a
asshole.
government name on this motherfucker. But she
Okay.
might have some warrants out. She might have some warrants out for arrest or something, so I can't do that.
Don't do her.
See, if you wasn't booed up, then why you taking up for?
You lucky she can't hear you. She would have got on
I'm
your
just
ass.
saying.
What?
I ain't been booed up shit.
At least we
So,
like the same music. Sort of.
We do.
No, me and the one that shall remain nameless.
Where you going?
That one. I missed
Well,
y'all,
y'all,
Crystal and Christy. I'm gonna come out when it's not raining.
we do got a good topic to bring to the screen today. Today we're here to talk about step parents. Again, before we came on, we said, you know, if they're really involved in a kid's life, we definitely want to take step parent out. But we're talking about step parent,
Read the
being a
topic.
better step parent than you are a parent. So, I've been there. I've been a step parent, but I was still a parent, so I can't say I wasn't. I've definitely been a step parent where the parent wasn't involved doing what he needed to do or she needed to do for that right. So, I don't know. Like I say, I mean, the way it was worded to me and the way it came to me is the person's involved in their stepkids' lives, doing everything for their stepkids, but won't do anything for their own kids. And even to the fact that the person and their mom even isn't even together anymore. And he still does for the stepkids, but won't do for his own kids. Miss Arbor,
Yes, sir.
let you start off on this one. What you think about our topic?
I've seen it happen. My ex-husband, although he didn't have any kids prior to our child together, I did watch him treat other kids better than he did my son that I had already. And that was really fucked up for me. But I started my parenting career as a stepmom. So all of my kids are the same. Whether they're my color, whether they're my blood, I'm adopted. So I was
See, you
already
might look at me. I agree with you. You might look at me as a step parent, but I look at all you kids as the same. Like I know I got biological kids, but if I claim you as mine, you're mine. I mean, it
right.
doesn't matter biological.
I'm gonna treat you just as good as I treat the other ones, and I'm gonna whoop your ass just like I whoop the other ones. There is no difference. I don't care if you're in my house at that point in time, you my baby. I don't. It doesn't matter if we're married, if we're dating, if you my homegirl's kids. If you in my house with my kids, you my kid, and you get treated the
Arbor,
same.
you whoop your kids?
Hell yeah, I whoop my kids. What you
Fuck
talking
them
about?
kids. I agree with you. Fuck them kids. Whoop their ass.
That's what I asked her. I said, I can't believe she with her kids.
Ask my
Miss
kid.
Arbor, I'm gonna be honest. Miss Arbor might have that white side, but I bet she got that black side ass whooping though. I bet she got that black woman in you know, y'all know black
White
mothers didn't
people
play
whoop
that
their
shit.
kids.
white people whoop their kids, not like black people, black mothers. Black mamas and white mamas ass whooping are two different ass whooping. Y'all not gonna tell me that.
Nah, we beat our kids like white men. White men will fuck them kids up.
No, black women beat their kids like the slave owner, the motherfucker. What is you talking
Nah,
about?
he didn't reach back. Now, black men, they act like they're the slave owner because I almost had to kill that dude when he left a bruise on my child because he
Man,
reached back
listen.
from hell.
So you telling me your mom ain't never whooped your ass and let you know she brought you in this motherfucker and she'll take you out?
I'm adopted. No, she didn't. And I was
Find
bigger
it way
than
there.
her.
Your mama didn't tell you that. My mama whooped my ass. Well, my mama was white though. They don't count.
Mm-mm. Nah.
But she had a,
But see, I was
but
the
she had,
good kid. I
but
was
she
the
had
good
black
kid.
in
I
her
didn't
all
have
her
to
life,
get.
so she count. She had black in her whole life, so that counts. So
Yeah.
man, she said, I don't know, Thomas. My white friends got their ass whooped. Man, I done been in Walmart and heard these white kids cussing their parents out and shit. Man, I swear to God, I wish a motherfucker would cuss a black mama out. Period. They do it at home, but not in public.
The lies. It just depends on the white people.
Well,
I feel like it's the white people that already got cases against them that do that. Or I'm the PTA mom and all that bullshit. Those are the ones that don't whoop their kids.
that's because they
Because
got an
this
image.
nigga was talking fucking crazy as fuck. Like,
So, Miss Arbor, as far as you said you've been there
hold
where,
on.
so you've had your ex treat his stepkids better than your kids?
No, he's never had any kids. My child with him is the only child he ever had.
Okay.
But as I've known him and as we were together, he was always around our friends that had kids, and he treated them all great. But my son, who was 7, who is not his child, he didn't treat my son as good as he treated strangers' kids.
Now, how did you feel about that?
I left. I'm divorced.
Was that one of the reasons why you got out of it because of that situation?
Absolutely.
I'm just
Absolutely.
asking as a friend. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. And then, just priorities when it comes to a parent. He had different priorities. So I was getting ready for my baby's first birthday. Y'all have seen the pictures on my page and all the NICU shit that we went through. Him living to his first birthday was a miracle. But he didn't want to do anything for his first birthday. He was like, he ain't gonna remember it, so I'm not worried about it.
You see what Christy said? She said her mom told her. She told my friend, if you ever dream of talking back to me again, you better wake up and apologize.
Shit, yeah.
See, that's that shit. See, black moms say some shit that you don't understand at the time, but when you go back and think about it, that shit made sense like a motherfucker. Like you was like, damn, that was deeper than I thought. As a kid, though, you thought that shit was dumb than a bitch.
My 13-year-old, from the time he started school to this day, if there's a chance that he might get somebody called on him, he will make sure that they don't call me. He'll go through
Is,
everybody he can think of. Just don't call my mama.
is there any reason why someone would treat someone else's kids better than they do their own though?
I feel like it's it's fake. It's pretend. You're doing that so that you can hopefully get in somebody's good graces.
Hmm.
I don't know, Miss Harvey. I don't know. Like,
So you say so
Unless
you
you legit
saying
just don't like your own kid.
so
And
you
I don't
say
know.
so you say so you saying he's so into the mama, he's making believe with the kids.
I feel like it. I mean, why would you treat somebody else's kids better than your own?
I can't even wrap my mind around it.
I
My problem
mean,
is watching people have a whole family taking care of kids and all, and they don't even see their biological kids. You don't talk to them, you don't see them. I don't know where they're at. That bothers me.
And I have to definitely put some insight. If your kids are grown and y'all don't have a connection, I mean that's different. But we're talking about when I say when we're talking about
Under
parents,
eight.
we're talking about out here doing that. We're talking about kids that are underage and you're raising them. Like when they're adults, it goes both ways. When you become an adult, that relationship, both of you should be trying to mend it if it's a bad one, not just one. Because if one of you are trying, it's not going to work. It needs both of y'all to do it. So I feel like both parties need to work in that situation when you're grown. And the reason why I say that, because I never got to meet my father, but I got to meet my sisters and them in 2016. Had I made an effort earlier and before 2010, me and my father could have stood face to face and I could have asked all the questions that I needed answered.
I met my father, and he did treat all of his other kids better than he treated me and my two sisters, but that's because they were in his life. We
See, and
were,
I understand that. Like that's my thing is like when the person told me this, like I told her, I was like, you know, he's been in their lives, he's been around, and there's a connection that there. He maybe wasn't around his kids when they was younger, and there wasn't a connection there. So now he has this connection with them, but he don't have a connection with them. So with that connection, there's an obligation that comes with it.
It's
yeah.
no. I mean, yes, it's an obligation, but then I feel like if you know you have a child and you're a man and you know that you have a child out there and you not putting forth the effort to be in that child's life, by you being with the mama, that's a choice. Of course, you have to be in that child's life whose house you're in. So of course there's a bond. But just because that child is outside your house and you know of that child, what stops you from wanting that bond as well?
hmm
What makes you not want to go outside your door to find your child, to figure out how, look, let's reconcile, let's figure this out. Just, I mean, I understand you got bitter baby mamas.
Especially when they got new babies and new girls and all that.
Where does it, where does that thin line be erased? Where? Like, so when I first met my baby daddy, his baby mama, they had a son. Well, yeah, he had a son with her, but she had an older daughter, which when they first met, she was like 3, 4, something like that. So when I met him, she was like 8, 9. Understand you have that bond. But when I tell you he goes beyond for that child and does nothing for mine. He also, Lily has another little brother named Dallas. Well, it's Kel and Dallas. Dallas and Lily is about 3, 4 months apart. And if you go to his page right now, you'll see all his kids on his Facebook as his profile picture. Lily is not in one of them pictures at all. Does he see Dallas? No. He ain't seen Dallas since Dallas was months. Lily finna be 4. Like I said, Lily and Dallas is 3, 4 months apart. He has a newborn picture of Dallas on his page. That mama moved out of state. From what me trying to get in touch with, me doing my part, let me get in touch with all the baby mamas. Try to figure out how can my baby have a relationship with her sisters and brothers. It was, Ava, I do not deal with Dallas. I do not deal, well, of course, they call Dale Dallas. They don't deal with him. What she done. That's a child that's a bitter baby mama that just like, fuck you. You can't, there's no intentions on you seeing this baby.
So hold on, Christy said. Let me get Christy's comment out because it's been up for a minute. She said, well, I can say as a stepmom, I didn't put the smack down with my stepkids as I did my sons. I just didn't. And I want to ask you why. I mean, why would you?
Okay,
I mean,
so
if
I
he, if
get
he,
this because she was responding to me saying that if I treat them all the same, I whoop their ass the same and as mine. I can say that because of the situations of my relationships. Like I said, I was in the delivery room with 2 of them. And, my daughter, she was 2 when I got with her dad. So they've known me from birth or toddler. So what I did was all they knew. Now, I didn't whoop her for probably about 2 years until her dad made me whoop her. And
he beat that goddamn ass. Damn thing, you started wearing that ass out.
oh no, I think I may have popped her 2 or 3 times ever. My kids are good. I fuck you up one good time and that's it. I don't.
Yeah, they remember that first one.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have. I don't have to do it after that. Except
Man,
this
I
little
took
one. I feel like I'm gonna have to beat him a couple good times. Cause this
my
new
mom,
one.
my mama whooped me when I was little, and then when I got
Go get your
bigger, when I got to be a teenager, she hit me on the head with a broom, and from that point on, I didn't fuck with her no more. That motherfucker told me she'll take me out, and I believed her, man. That motherfucker cracked me across the head with one of them thick ass brooms back then. I swear, I saw stars, I was dizzy, all type of shit.
I
Man, I
almost
was
broke
like,
the shower curtain rod over Aiden.
for real?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, CPS statute of limitations was up. I pray on that shit. We didn't. She didn't say nothing like that. She didn't. She didn't really do that. All y'all. We just be talking shit. I
Yeah,
tried. I
I
tried,
do.
Miss Arm.
I
I
was gonna
tried to
say,
help you out.
you know, I will take these twists down and make my hair real cute, put on some jewelry, and have my white voice out, and they ain't gonna do shit.
Oh yeah. You start talking like you like the intro to the show, and it's over. They're gonna be like, who is this? This is not your average black woman.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
See, that first one, she called the cops on us too many times because she didn't like her ex-husband. So I learned how to
damn.
deal with CPS.
Christy says she hit her boys with brooms, bat, but you got big boys though, Christy. So you gotta
A
handle
bat?
up. They gotta know you that nigga. She might not hurt me with her fist no more, but she'll find something and knock the fuck out of me with.
How old are they?
They grown. All her boys are
Oh.
grown. They big.
See,
Like
he's 13 and he's almost
her
taller than
baby
me.
like
So
six. Her baby like 6'2".
yeah,
You know, and you know
now
Christy like 5'3" and a half. My bad, Christy.
if it were to be, like some of the guys that I've talked to since that have kids that are, 14, 15 years old, no, I ain't gonna come in there hitting on you. I'm gonna tell your daddy to dot your chest. I, I
I
ain't.
don't want any. Am I wrong to say this? That I don't want another relationship with a woman that got kids.
Oh, you got
27,
grown
20.
kids.
She got a 27-year-old, a 24-year-old, and a 19-year-old.
She's 5
Unless,
months old, baby.
unless
I
they
can put
come.
you in my pocket.
See, I'll be honest, like my when it comes to my kids and their mom, my kids know like they can't disrespect their mom. I'd rather them talk shit to me or curse me out than to disrespect their mom. They disrespect their mom. Their moms know without a doubt. Shit. All they gotta do is, hey, your child over tripping, and I'm on my way. Period. You don't disrespect your mom. I don't let my kids disrespect their mama. Period.
And that's the way my first husband was. As bad as he got to me at certain points, that was one thing I never had to worry about. No other person was going to disrespect me, and his kids were not going to disrespect me. He would fuck everybody up.
But I'm gonna be honest. When you take a wife, that's what you're supposed to do. Like your woman, that's how you're supposed to protect her from everybody. You're not supposed to let anybody disrespect her. Period. I have best friends, and they can tell me anything about my wife, but they don't tell me in a disrespectful way. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
They know how to come to me because at the end of the day, she's my wife. I'm gonna handle my business with her. No matter what she does wrong, she's still my wife. That don't change who she is.
Christy, you just ever walk in the room for no good reason with a weapon of some sort and be like, just checking, just looking.
Yeah, Kristen, one of the moms, you know what I'm saying? She come out with the 9mm and just wave it around for no reason type shit. Just to make
Yeah.
everybody in the room duck type shit. Just to make her think she got PTSD type shit.
Hmm. You got to, especially when these kids gonna be bigger than you. Both of my kids are
I'll
gonna be
be
bigger
honest
than
with
me.
you, like I don't get I respect women for a purpose, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the chop in the throat made me respect y'all even more. But y'all be having PTSD. Some of y'all done got y'all ass whooping shit, and PTSD can happen to football players. I know a motherfucker that knocked your head loose. I know you probably got some shit fucked up in there. So I just leave y'all the fuck alone. Oh man, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all motherfuckers know karate and all type of shit nowadays. We didn't learn none of that shit when we was growing up, man. We was riding bicycles. You motherfuckers full of shit. I'm telling you, y'all don't be laughing, Miss Arm. That shit ain't funny.
That shit
That
is
shit is not.
hilarious.
That shit is not funny, man. That
Okay,
y'all
so
be
both of
tripping.
y'all
Hey,
have daughters. All of y'all have daughters. I only have sons. Please tell me what y'all do as your daughters are growing up.
As far
what
as
you
what?
mean?
Whooping their ass?
How to handle them? Discipline. Do you let
Man, listen.
other people discipline
Brianna,
them? At what point
Man,
did you start throwing blows?
Brianna got popped in her mouth. Brianna and Nisa got mouths on them. Y'all know my daughter, so y'all know I'm not lying. Brianna, she's definitely scaled it back a lot. She's way more mature and she knows she carries herself different. But when she was a teenager, she had a mouth on. And she just, and piss off, you'll still see it. But Nisa, she got a mouth all the time. Y'all see that. So my shit, your lip buster, period. I'm trying to knock your teeth out your mouth.
Lily, before Lily, I know when Lily finna say something she shouldn't say because she'll look at me and I'll be like, well, tread lightly. And she'll, well, never mind.
See, my daughters didn't get PTSD from no man. They probably got PTSD from me because, man, I swear to God, y'all know my daughter ain't no small girl, so I couldn't just whoop her ass. You can't just whoop big B ass with no bell. She gonna look back at you and laugh at you type shit.
I don't know, like Lily's sensitive as hell. You yell at her and she get the point. Like before I came in the room and was like, Mama, I want the pop it. And I'm like, you want the pop it? So I told her, I said, let me show you how we used to pop it back in the day. Man, I'm finna pop your little ass out my face. And when I walked up to her, hell broke loose. She just broke down like somebody done fucking killed her. And I'm like,
hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, your baby, your girl and Arbor's son, y'all don't be yelling at them kids. Them are the sweetest little kids in the world, for real. And then they faces that they make you so what?
Well, let me tell you something. Lily is my child, right?
Literally, is a gangster. Are you serious?
Lily is a whole savage and a half. Lily handles this 15-year-old around her. Lily is
she handles the 15-year-old, but she can't handle you yelling at her. Don't be yelling at my damn baby.
Let me tell you, this Lily is she's her mother's child. Lily has her mama's attitude. Lily is a whole savage and a half. Please don't let that little cute ass face fool you. It didn't fool you, Thomas.
And it's gonna keep fooling.
Now I do love it because if I tell my son to fix his face, because I don't know why we do that, but we all tell our kids to fix their face. He will wipe his face and come down with a straight face.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I want all you parents to stop doing. Stop whooping your fucking kids and tell them to stop crying. That shit hurt. They got a right to fucking cry. The fuck wrong with y'all motherfuckers?
Now I will tell you, don't be yelling
stop
and losing
crying
your
when your daddy
goddamn
was
mind.
whooping your ass.
No.
Don't be yelling like somebody is trying to kill you, because I ain't trying to kill you. Now,
and then the other thing,
they yelling like a motherfucker and damn near killed them. Hell no.
And this the other thing to you black mothers. Do not say a paragraph on my ass. Every word does not have to be a fucking lick. Because you be talking, you have a lot to say. And that's a lot of ass whooping I'm getting because you talking a lot. That's bullshit. Y'all know women talk a lot, so you know I'm not lying. That's why I'm laughing. Because when she done and goddamn, you ain't tired.
You better not have a stutter.
Got tired. Fuck, see that's that shit.
I'm tired of talking.
See, the Christian dog, we beat them and then we say fix your face. We beat them and say fix your face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start whooping. That's why my Lisa can't be whooping on my grandbabies.
Wait a minute, Thomas. And I'm about to mess it up right at 30 minutes. You understand? We got told not to cry when we got beat, right?
Yeah, we did.
Why you think we okay with it now?
Yeah, but we got to stop that shit. Y'all remember how hard it was for us to stop crying? Because, I mean, we had to stop. If we didn't stop, we was to get our ass whooped again. So you had to really suck up that emotion. And y'all wonder why we don't want to share our emotions now. Our parents fucked that shit up. They made us suck up them goddamn tears in the middle of fucking nowhere. Suck that shit up. You can't breathe for like 15 minutes and shit. You had an asthma attack and shit trying to drive your goddamn tears. Man, fuck what y'all talking about. That's that bullshit. Yeah. Fuck does that shit.
Oh,
y'all know that's why we got PTSD today. That's why we got it today. That's why we when we hear a motherfucking belt snap behind our back, we jump back and be looking around and shit, be ready to run.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about mastering them no more. It's them old black parents.
And the worst part about it is, you hate to say it, but was y'all watching Master and whoop somebody's ass or something? Is this the reason why we get our ass whooped like this? Y'all learned a lesson from Master? That's bullshit. Like y'all should never be looking at resembling anything like a slave owner. If my mama, she definitely wasn't supposed to look like no slave owner woman me. She was a white woman beating the fuck out of black kids. I was like, man, there should be rules against this shit. Like for real. I was fucked up. You see what I'm saying? That's
They
that
were,
shit right
but
there. Mama
she
done went
made
out.
you, so she was an exception to the rule.
Mama done went out in the yard and found my daddy and shit and then fuck my life up. I got beat by a white woman. I fucked up for like, that's why I don't like race. That's why I don't like racist motherfuckers now. My mama wasn't racist. I can say that. But the reality of it is just the white woman whooped my. That's why I don't date white women because they can't whoop me.
Okay.
You can't put your hand up. If a white woman would chop me out in the throat, I'd have been riding down the freeway in the passenger seat by myself. I'd have pushed that hell out the car. I'd have turned her pinker than what she was. I'd have skinned her whole goddamn leg up. I'd have pushed her all that. Get out the goddamn car. Fuck wrong with you? Putting your goddamn hands on me. The only white woman can whoop me is my mom and my sister Tina.
I'm
my
done.
sister Tina, my older sister, yeah, my sister Tina can probably bust me upside my head and I'm not gonna say nothing.
Where's everybody at? Where's Miss Bev at?
Miss Bev is supposed to be coming on. She's downstairs somewhere. You know, she's around here somewhere. Hey, y'all, it's definitely time for us break time. Before we go, definitely we want y'all to share, like our page, follow us on all major streaming platforms. Tanya, we're not done with your subject, man. We coming back. We ain't even got to Sierra, and I'm pretty sure Rock might chime in. He might be busy today. I don't know, but we'll definitely be right back.
All right. See y'all in just a few. Maybe, possibly. Did I push the button?
Right now, looking for me, sucker, then I need to be found right now. I got my 9 right now, bitch, I blow your mind right now. I ain't fucking around right now, better get in line right now. I'll fuck around and die right now, hope you understand that. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm
You the man?
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the man. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be the man. I want to be somebody man, maybe.
Damn. I keep messing with this thing and it keeps going everywhere, moving my comments and stuff. Oh well.
So we are back to this being a better step parent than being a parent. Ava, what would you say if you seen somebody being a better step parent, being involved in some other kid's life or absent? And I know you probably seen it because we're, of course, our neighborhood and our environment. Our environment, I've seen it many times. I mean, what do you think about the topic? You're on mute, sweetheart. You there? Huh?
You're still on mute.
You're still on mute.
Okay, my bad. It wouldn't. I was pressing the button and it wouldn't go. I mean, shoot, I see it. I live it.
Ooh. Y'all women hate when we press the button and y'all don't go, huh?
What you mean?
I'm just talking shit.
Thomas, fuck you.
Sierra called it. See, that's why Sierra looked up. Sierra called it. I said, I mean,
She's like, I'm
always
trying to
been
work and be a good, productive citizen, and y'all over here with this shit.
I mean, I don't, like I said, I live it. So it ain't, I mean, like
But
when
let
I'm
me
in a
ask you a question.
relationship
Are
with
those
somebody,
his step kids? Or are those his real kids though?
he has one step. Well, I don't know what the hell they got going on, but I didn't seen it. I see it. I see it. It's no ifs, ands, and buts on what that I can't even lie. That profile picture really bothered me for a while, but then I sit back and be like, you know something? At this point, I'm over it. I'm over it because you got all your kids, everybody that you call a child of yours, and my child is the only one that look like you. I mean, your son, uh, Kels. Kels look like my baby. My baby and Kels can be known as twins, fraternal twins. That's how identical they look. But for you to just X mine out and have your stepdaughter and not your real daughter, but you got the rest of your other kids up there, that's I just be like, bro, it is what it is. I'm just your time is coming when that child get older and realize that you ain't shit. The same way her mama didn't realize you ain't shit. You bitter, and it's time to grow the fuck up. But at this point in my life, I feel like I can't say that I'm not going to date anybody else with kids. No, I will say this. I will not date anybody else with inseminated kids.
Inseminated kids, damn.
Yes. I cannot do the gay relationships where, oh, okay, we're gonna go to the sperm bank and we're gonna inseminate each other and these are them kids, and so those are my kids. No, I will never do that again. When I tell you that's more drama than a little bit, because for one, it doesn't matter if you have that child's last name. That mother that pushed them kids out can still say they're not your kids. And there's nothing you can do about it. She decides she want to take them kids and do whatever. She can. Because in the state of Texas, you can't, when signing a birth certificate and y'all not married, yeah, them kids can have your last name, but you can't sign that birth certificate as a woman. No.
Oh, we can't sign it for them. No, we can name them whatever we want, but we can't sign a birth certificate for a guy.
Yeah, you can't sign that birth certificate. So you have no rights over that child.
But most of the time, I mean, if you go through the artificial insemination stage, I would think that you would go through the legal stage and get legal paperwork drawn up to show that
they don't.
It's
There's
no
so many of them that don't.
shit.
It's
Like
only
you would spend all that money to get artificial inseminated, but you wouldn't protect your investment.
My sister got 5 living, 1 passed, and she didn't get paperwork on any of them.
How can you?
You can go to the courts.
Your
legally
spouse,
adopt.
your partner
You go
can
to the
adopt your
court, you
child.
legally adopt. Yes. Once you legally adopt, both of them parents' name that are on there, the one who had the child and the one who legally adopted the child are on the paper. At that point in time, if y'all split up, there's no keeping them from them. They have a right to be able to involve in the child.
Joint custody, just like a normal heterosexual married couple.
Without that, it's more. When I tell you, it's more drama than having a man and a father.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, for anybody out here that's in the same sex marriage that's trying to have children, if you're gonna go through the process of adopting or any of that stuff, if you adopt, the paper both of you on it anyway. But if you go through the fact of getting somebody to artificially inseminate, carry a child, or whatever it might be, go get legal paperwork. You're paying out the process in the first place. Why wouldn't you get legal paperwork? Like that don't make no sense. When I'm a father, let me explain something to you. Me as a father, if me and Arbor, if we go together and have a child, my job to make sure that I finish my contract on the child is to sign the birth certificate. Period. I don't need no paperwork once I sign the birth certificate. She has to take me to court, and we have to figure out what we're gonna do. But you can't keep me from my child. I can pull up anytime, pick my child up. You call any cops you want to, there's nothing they can do.
Unless you have that court document in order saying that he only has rights at this time. Other than that, he can pull up.
And trust me, you can ask my baby mamas, I pull up. I pull up. So Miss Sierra, how you doing down there, sweetheart?
I'm good.
Let's do right quick, Arbor. I mean, not Arbor, Ava. I'm sorry. Miss Sierra, how you doing?
Pretty good.
So let me ask you, have you ever been a step parent first?
Of course not.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Just making sure. You never know.
Like, why would you even think that kind of thing?
I'm just asking. So, okay, so your husband is definitely strict. If your husband is definitely, again, we take the step out. We want to take the step out when somebody steps in and do. Your husband definitely stepped into that role anyway. And your ex, I don't know his current situation. So have you dealt with any of these things?
Of course I have. Okay, so because I'm not talking. I'm not talking to you, woman. I'm just talking about you. Um, she knows the difference. Um, but she refuses to call Teddy Daddy. She'll alternate between the two, but she's more comfortable calling him Teddy.
And
But
that's cool.
and yeah, and he's okay with that. And everybody in my family has asked, "Oh, why doesn't she call him Daddy?"
So
Because
let me
he's
ask you a question. How does it feel to have him involved and your ex not be involved?
great. He's a better role model. He's a lot,
Um,
but
how does your ex feel about him being involved?
he's actually happy that Teddy's in the picture. Um, because
Yeah, because he ain't got to do shit.
yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than that. But yeah, basically, we had a long conversation this weekend. But if Teddy wasn't in the picture, he would have stayed because he wanted Sire to have a two-parent household. I'm like, that makes no sense, but okay.
Um, tell him all that shit is after really relevant. I mean, you left him for a purpose. All that trying to come back shit, we ain't trying to hear that. I mean,
Yeah,
that shit, that Teddy being in the picture, all that shit, that two parent household, man, say that shit. He had opportunity to make a two parent household. He didn't think about that shit back then.
right.
I'm with the shit. I call them on their bullshit. That's bullshit to me. That sounds like some bullshit to me.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
who the fuck's like you, man? You sound dumb saying some shit like that. Whoever your dumb ass is, if you listening, you dumb. I mean, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. For real. Like, I could be in Teddy for stepping into the situation because I mean, us as men, we do look and we look at the situation. Your situation is definitely a situation where I would see a man stepping in because he wasn't involved in the first place. So I mean, he stepping in, I don't have to deal with it. I know why a lot of us don't choose it because so many issues with baby daddy drama and baby mama drama. So I understand why people don't try to date. I think being a step parent is great. I think being involved in somebody else's kid's life is excellent. If it's genuine. Like Miss Arbor
yeah,
said, if I'm doing it to impress your mama, then that ain't the purpose of doing it. You know what I'm saying?
not at
And
all.
I, I think that's where some guys lose focus. Oh man, if I go over and I show I can be a good father to a kid, I'm in the dope. No, it's a little more complicated than that. And you just can't walk in here and expect to just walk into my life and just be in my kids' life. Because I think I believe that if I was dating a woman and she came into my life and she treated my kids better than she treated her own kids, she wasn't involved in her own kids, she was a good woman. I'm just being honest. You're not going to treat my kids better than you treat your own kids. I understand now. If there's some major situations behind, I understand. But if there's nothing major, nah, we're not going to do that. You need to go get your shit right with your own kids. You got some issues there, and you ain't fix try to fix it with mine.
I mean, you have to
Yeah,
put yourself in that kid's place. If I'm watching my dad treat all these other kids better, take them on vacations, buy them this, buy them that, and I'm sitting here with nothing. Like that was supposedly the reason that Kurt Franklin's son, embarrassed him by
But those
leaking
are
that
Kurt
video.
kids. His other kids are his kids, though.
But still, this one kid by a different mama living in a different house feels like my
And
daddy's giving them everything, and he's not
no
doing
dis,
anything for me.
no disrespect to him, man. I'm not freaking listen to no silver spoon motherfucker cry about it. Like Kurt made it to where he can have a silver spoon in his mouth the rest of his life, and you still complaining? Like for
Yeah.
real?
No, but I mean, on our level, because I'm not putting no silver spoon in any of my kids' mouths. On our level, I'm saying I would absolutely be pissed watching my dad be a good man to somebody else and not to me, and we're all on that same level. What do you want?
See, I was raised by Howard Reed, and I
Okay,
praise him.
go make a sandwich.
I praise him for stepping in my life at 11 years old and making me the man I am today. But I would never treated any of us any different. And definitely didn't treat him well. Frank Sean still didn't get as bad as ass whooping as what me and my brother got. But I got the same ass whooping his son got.
Was he black or
Like
white?
my stepdad.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama didn't fuck with nothing but black. Once black went in, it stayed in. Once black parked that car in that garage, it was over. That's all they parked was black Lincolns and black Cadillacs for the rest of her life. Shit. She wasn't trying to hear that extra shit. Shit. She told me right out the back, nah, I don't fuck with that shit. She ain't fuck with pink meat either. That's what she told me. I mean, I just tell you what mama told me. Hey, I'm fucked up. And she told me, I'm like, damn, mama, you white. She said, no. She said, I'm black. I said, okay, well, I ain't gonna argue with you because you whoop my ass. So, I mean, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? I mean, hey, how you gonna argue with mama? Shit. She was black on the inside for real. My mama was black. My mama was black. She was just white. She was just pale though.
They all black too. They just lack the melanin. There is no genetic difference in anybody.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. There is no genetic difference between black and white. It is literally only skin deep.
So even Ava with them baby kid Afro puffs, he got some white in her.
No, all the white people are black. They just don't have the melanin.
Oh, okay.
We made them all.
Don't be pissing them white folks off. Not trying to hear them being niggers.
We made them all. We have the mitochondrial DNA and we have the Eve gene that is needed to make creation.
Damn, you had 4 stepdads. Damn, how long they stay each time? Like 4 stepdads your whole life? Damn, your mom. So was that from the time you was 18 or from the time you was 53? I gotta figure out the time frame there. Like, how often did she shuffle? I'm just high side. Don't listen to me, Tom. You know I'm with the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I had a stepdad. I had different stepdaddies all the time until I was 11, and then Howard came in the picture. And he wasn't having that shit no more. But shit, it is.
I'm worried about that. So far, Isaiah's never had that experience, and Aiden only has. I guess Aiden has seen 2 people.
Yeah, but now they got Rock as another daddy, so that's another person. So
they haven't met Rock yet.
Yeah, but he's still
Isaiah has. Aiden hasn't.
But he's still their daddy.
And that's fine. But he gonna need to get his visitation. Cause shit, I'm tired of feeding him.
Well, Rock ain't doing no paperwork. Rock already said he ain't claiming no more. He ain't claiming them like they ain't claiming no more kids.
I don't need him to do no paperwork. Just come and get the kids. Take them to eat. That's all I need.
You got boys. Your fucking boys eat.
Fuck. I just need him to feed them like once a week.
I know why you need him to feed them.
Fuck. Nobody told me these problems.
Nobody told you these problems. I could have told you when you had me. If you'd have called me when you had your first boy, I'd have told you. Oh, girl, you had trouble in about 8 years or so. Somewhere that might not even be that long, depending on how chunky he be as baby.
Nah, he was good until he was like 10, 11. Something happened when puberty hit and then pimples showed up, that height, that his voice is getting deeper. Like, I just want to punch him just so he knows. He hadn't even done nothing yet. I just want to punch him now.
What? Why?
I want to throat chop him because he's getting too grown.
About a bit. Don't you do? You don't make me drop my goddamn phone. What, Arbor? Arbor, do not be doing that boy like that early in life, man. You can't be chopping that boy in the goddamn throat, man. You gonna fuck that boy up.
His
you gonna fuck
voice
his head up.
is getting deep. He's taller than me. He's had a mustache coming in since he was 10.
Did you think that nigga wasn't gonna get taller than you?
I knew he was, but now that he's actually doing it, like, I just want to remind him who the fuck I am.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, just between me and you. Don't chop him in, bro. That shit right there, it fucks up the Adam's apple for like
Thomas,
3 minutes.
Technically, it's not between you and her. Technically.
What you mean?
You just said, let me tell you something between you and me. Technically, it's not between just you and her.
Well, right now we talking just between me and her. Everybody else, close your motherfucking ears. God damn, didn't your parents teach you how to close your goddamn ears when you wasn't being talked to? When I say it's between me and her, everybody on this motherfucker know to turn the other way and look the other way and not pay attention for 2 seconds.
They were
God
supposed to
damn.
pretend at least that you wasn't listening.
See, that's the shit right there. That's the part I don't like about stepkids. Stepkids, they always come in and say some crazy ass shit, and then you chunk a shoe at them, and you're wrong.
Ooh. Okay. Who has done visitations with other parents? Like let your
What you
kids go and visit other parents and then come back to your house.
Oh yeah, I've done that. Oh, I've done
Is
that
that
all the time.
not one of the most infuriating situations, especially if it's like a week or two or a summer
Especially if
vacation?
you get them on. I'm gonna tell you what I hate the worst is like if you have your kids on a certain schedule and then they come back and they're off that schedule. Like
They're acting
like
brand
my
new.
brother. My brother sent his son down to his mother's for the summertime. So, that's like 6 weeks, like 4 to 6 weeks for the summer. And he has to stay on a he had my Berto has him on a real strict as far as education plan. Making sure he's always working on work. He's young. He that was the one that was premature, Ms. Arbor, that was born at 4 months. So
Okay.
with them, you gotta always keep trying to keep them up because they're really behind because they weren't supposed to be born at that time. So,
Mhm.
he's trying to keep him on a regimen, and she goes down there for the whole summer, and she didn't have him do any of his work, didn't keep him on any of his schedule. Came back, he was all behind. And my brother went through the roof, and she was like, "Why you acting a fool? And when I have I shouldn't be having to worry about that. This is summer, this, that." He said, "No, he's your son, and the best thing for his education, the best thing for him is what we should be worried about, not him having fun right now, because right now we need to focus on him and what's important on what we're trying to get him to the next point in life." And I agree with him,
Mhm.
100%.
Oh yeah, I have it stipulated as long as he's in therapy and he's requiring any kind of outside assistance, whether it be, extra schooling or anything like that, he can't go and stay anywhere for long periods of time.
Oh, well, she ain't got him since the summer, and if she happened to get him this summer, she called and said this summer she gonna make sure he stay on the summer plan. He get over no holidays or anything else this year. He taught
Well,
our lesson.
we have therapy twice a week, so he can't go except for on the
Yeah.
weekends anyway.
Well, my brother went to school for criminal justice, so with her not keeping on a lesson plan with all the rules behind him being premature and all the stuff behind it, like he told her, legally I can keep him from you. You're not following what we're supposed to be doing as parents.
Hmm.
So legally, I'm not keeping them from you because you're not because I want to be an asshole. I'm keeping them because you're not being a parent. And he said I can do that. So I didn't argue with him. I felt like those are good reasons to keep your kids away from the other parent if they're not doing what to the best interest of the child.
I wrote it into my divorce decrees on both my kids.
So Sierra, your ex, does he have any other kids? Does he have any other stepkids?
Nope.
So she's the only one.
Yep.
Sierra just got it good. I don't like
None of
you.
that shit.
It's just too easy. She's like, nope, I'm good. It's just, I need you to pass along some of these issues to you so that you can experience what it's like.
I have enough life experience. I'm good. Mm-mm.
Well,
Mm-mm.
now time out. Don't experience all the shit we experienced. We've experienced divorce. Stay married, girl. Stay married. If it's worth it, stay married. If you can
Unless he
do it,
beat
stay in it.
you,
As much as y'all talk about us down talking about, we don't talk down on marriage. We talk down because we ain't never had a successful motherfucking marriage. But the
oh,
friends
we've
of
had
ours,
some successful moments. It just doesn't
success
always.
no, success means success until we death. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by success. Success into the death. You know what I'm saying? But what I mean by our friends, we have friends that we have definitely seen that definitely make us want marriage again. I have a lot of friends that make me want marriage again. I see that. Like I said, Cheryl and JT is one. Cheryl and JT Butler. I I admire their relationship, like for real. The way he treats his wife and the way she admires him and treats him and respects him is nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If I find that, yeah, I'm getting married again.
I just want a
If I
nigga to
find
let
that,
me
I'm getting
spoil it. Like, is that too much to ask? Y'all don't like
what
to be
is what?
spoiled no more?
Oh, I love to be spoiled. I love to be spoiled. I love public displays of affection, all that shit.
Your friends don't like that no more.
I like having sex in crazy places in public and shit.
I'm not gonna respond to that, but
Probably
okay.
because you don't have sex in crazy places in public before.
Well, of course. The
Trying to
fuck?
hide behind a goddamn reader. Nigga, drop the coins and go around the building, motherfucker.
Yes. Oh God. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say this, and I won't call any names or say exact locations because if they happen to watch this, they will know exactly who they are. Um,
Um,
Parking lot of a mental hospital.
What?
Your crazy ass went home and had sex. That's the shit I'm talking about. Boy, right off the fucking bat, your crazy ass went right to the front porch. Just in case I have an episode when we start fucking, I'm gonna be riding home, motherfucker, so I get my shot. Shit, that's what it is. Gotta be
That's
fucked
just
up.
no.
It was for him, not for me.
Oh, see, that's that shit I'm talking about. You can't be dating a motherfucker that's just strangling the kids down the street.
No, he didn't. I was just, it was one of those in case he goes crazy, I can just drop him off here and I don't have to deal with him again.
So you had sex in the parking lot of the mental hospital?
Yep.
So you had crazy folks looking
That's a
out the
lot
window
of
at
parking
y'all?
lot.
I mean, nobody that I know of could see us from where we were at. It was
Man,
cool.
I bet them motherfuckers had to have shots in there. I bet they was worked up like a motherfucker after looking out that window.
I think they could see us, not from where we were at.
But they was proud that their brother was in there getting some.
Hey,
Somebody around this motherfucker getting some. I crazy. Ain't none of our crazy. We done played crazy so much you can't even get no ass.
and the funny part is neither one of us lived close to this place. I don't know how we ended up there. It was just one of those random, driving, listening to music situations, and you just end up pulling over.
Okay, Ava, craziest place you had sex.
Oh,
Right, Crystal? Don't you know?
shit. I'm trying to figure out what is the craziest.
Okay, Sierra,
That
what
many
about
to
you?
choose from?
Yeah.
You don't laugh at this one, Thomas.
Well, she already thinking about her. She's like, man, I don't want to tell you this one. Let me go to my second.
No, give me that one that you was thinking of already.
um, the Torchy's garage.
Torchy's garage.
The top
You know I'm laughing, right? You know I'm on your ass right there, right? You know I'm on your ass right there, right?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask. We'll talk off the show.
I was gonna say, is it after hours or like?
Um.
All right, so
No.
mine is I'm gonna go and shoot mine out there.
Oh, look, it wasn't
Mine
even
was
after hours, really.
mine was 17 years old and it was a tower at Six Flags at, at dark. Right when she's the girl who worked the tower. We did our thing.
Mine was on my way from Louisiana on the side of the freeway outside the car work. Broad daylight.
Broad daylight, god damn, you just out there fucking on in broad daylight. See,
No. Okay.
see,
Right off the freeway. Like, did y'all
mine,
at least pull to like a offshoot road, or was it like just on the side?
We was literally. We was literally.
like mine and Ava's like your adrenaline are pumping. Like I'm scared of heights, so I would, man, my shit was rock hard the whole time.
Wait a
Like
minute.
I
Wait a
was
minute. Wait a minute.
sidewalk downtown. Girl, we ain't went downtown.
I need so many more details about this. Like, was it literally on the sidewalk? What? Like,
Wait.
I got questions.
I can't imagine.
Wait. I got a better one. In the
Chrissy's
middle
getting
of
a
a
theater.
go.
Tell us what you got, Miss Sierra.
The middle of a goat pasture.
A
A good
goat
question. What's
pasture?
that?
A goat like that
A
pasture.
field of goats
Yeah.
in the country. Goats.
Yeah.
She's oh, you can't do goat yoga. You'll be too happy.
She
Oh,
said at
shit.
night, but yes, on the sidewalk. Was you laying down or was you bent over?
Yeah,
I
I
mean, we
was
just
trying not to ask that question
yeah.
on
I'm trying.
camera, but
Fuck
I
that.
had a
I'm with the
question.
shit. Tell I never seen your ass. That motherfucker nice. Let me tell you, see if you bent over or laying down. Cause I would not lay down. I hope. Have to stop right quick because
Why
somebody
the
decided to walk
sidewalk and
towards
not built the side of the building?
us. She said they had to stop right quick because somebody was coming towards them. That's exciting.
Dressing room of a store.
Oh yes. Oh well. Let me shut up.
Yeah.
I almost
You've
slipped
done
out.
that one too?
Yeah. No. Oh God. As a teenager, in front of my neighbor's door.
In front of your neighbor's door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
Oh, I got that one
Haven't
beat.
done that.
I got that one beat in the Sunday school classroom.
You going to hell.
Okay.
Man, fuck you. I gave her a lesson that day, a Bible lesson that she never forgot. I was a preacher and she was one of the teachers. I was giving her the Sunday school lesson to get a kid.
Mm.
Nah, don't let me hide. Don't I never been a preacher, y'all. Don't y'all take this shit serious. I was outside. Y'all, I was 17 and we were playing hide and seek in the church.
You too damn old to be playing hide and seek.
I know it was 3 girls and 3 guys. What the fuck y'all thought we really was playing? We was playing hide and go
I
get that
go
ass.
get it.
Y'all ready? God, we
Oh.
trying to get some ass. Fuck that. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm sorry, it was a white person church. It wasn't a black person church. Let me just say that. I
Damn.
believe that.
Well, they had the
Oh,
nice
yeah.
offices and classrooms.
Yeah, they had. I'm telling you, man. Worst part is we had sex quite frequently at the church.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like my friend, he was dating a girl, the bookkeeper's mom. So like when she go up there and do books late at night, we go up to church and fuck around in the church. Well, she knew we was fucking. Like she sinned just like we did. She knew it. I felt like she went to hell before we did. She gone already.
Damn.
Hey.
You know what? On that note, it's time for our second break.
Wait, I
Y'all
have
know I'm
one
with
more.
the shit. Hey Pat, rest in peace. I love you though.
What'd you say, Sierra?
I have one more.
Damn girl, you just be fucking.
I love this side of her. Let it come out. Come on. I don't feel like we sin so much now. Like we can't be that bad.
Oh man. The baseball field in high school.
What high school you went to?
On the baseball field, under the
What high school
bleachers.
you went to?
On the baseball field.
What high school?
Yes.
It was at both of them. North side and Heights.
Damn. So you did them at home and visitors. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't mad at you. Shit. You shit. Hey, two-way player.
At a fairgrounds.
I don't think none of y'all can beat my mama. My mama fucked my dad in the graveyard to conceive me.
Yeah, you said that the other day.
I'm telling you.
The story of the devil.
No, I was not joking. I'm dead serious. My mom's dead, and my mom's father and mother is buried in the same graveyard I was conceived in. When I go visit them, I just sit down on the tombstone like I'm at home.
I was gonna say you feel like you're at home there, don't you?
Sit down like I'm at home, but I feel weird because as a white person, I be thinking they're gonna hang me or something.
You know what? Goodbye. Where's this fucking timer?
All right, John. We definitely gonna give y'all a few laughs for the day. We definitely can really dive in this topic. First off, let me say this. Let me say this. I know a lot. I know a lot of men that definitely have stepped in and got involved in relationships and got involved in somebody else's kid's life more than they have their own. I've seen it many times. I don't see it very often in a woman's case. I just don't. I just don't see very many mothers. I do see it sometimes. Very less than me. Very less than men. So with that being said, um, why? Why are we doing that? That's the biggest question I have. Why would us as men, what what circumstances can we ever give that would be all right for us to do that to our child? I just can't seem to wrap my I've been trying to wrap my mind around it since me and her talk about the subject earlier. I love my kids to death. I don't know what it's like not to be there when they was born, anything like that.
You keep going in and out.
But I like I said, I've been around since my kids came out the womb. So I don't know what it's like not ever being there. Um, so Barbara, can you think of anything that would be okay for him to go on and move on with his life that would make it okay for him not to be involved in his own kid's life?
He found out they weren't his kids.
Well, yeah, oh, yeah, that would definitely make me. That would definitely make me move on. I definitely move the fuck on.
I'm
That
like,
is
I
definitely
don't, I can't fathom another reason why you wouldn't at least try. I mean, I understand extenuating circumstances where, you know, family or parents or whatever of that other partner prevent you in some kind of way. Like, I get that, but other than that, I don't understand how it would be possible.
I, I, I'm gonna give you a circumstance because again, in Berto's circumstance, at one point in time, he had to do that until he found out where his daughter was. Um, his baby mama kept his baby from him. Also, as you know, like we say all the time, talk dirt and spit dirt on his name to his child. So for 6, 7 years, we didn't even know where she was from the time she was 2 to the time she was 8. So
And I
now
feel
she's
like
like,
that's an extenuating circumstance. I feel like that's a legitimate reason why he would move on with the kids that were around him, whether they be new babies of his own or stepkids or whatever. Like, I get that. Um,
and the funny part that you said, the funny part to your story earlier, what you said about him finding out the kids were his, the son that was born before him, which actually carries his biological, he's the junior. After about a year and a half of taking care of him, doing everything he's supposed to do as his father, he found out he was not his father.
damn.
But the man that my friend is, he's still involved in that child life. He still comes over every summer, all summer, hanging out with his grandmother and his cousins and all the
Well,
rest of them.
he wears that man's name. I mean,
Yeah, and
he doesn't owe the child, but you know, to carry a name of a man that doesn't love you would really be shitty.
yeah. Well, I mean, he fell in love with him. I mean, he took care of him for the first almost 2 years before he found out. Like, funny part was, she had it made. I don't know why it went down like this, but she uh she actually got him on child support and everything, without no DNA test. My boy never contested and asked for no DNA test and everything. And she started wanting more money because he was making a little bit more money. So when she went back for more money, when he went in front of the judge looked at him and asked him, did he want a DNA test? And he said, yeah. Well, it took her like 2 weeks to finally bring the son back up to the court to do the DNA test. My brother was available the next day. It took her about 2 weeks. And after he took the DNA test, it was a mixed emotion. Again, my brother, um, he was relieved and happy that that he found out the truth, but at the same time, he cried because he was already invested in the child's life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, once you're invested in somebody's life, and the next thing you know, find out that child isn't yours. I just can't imagine no shit like that. Like, I mean, I've already invested. This child thinks that I'm his father, and I've been there changing all the diapers, buying milk, doing everything that a father's supposed to do. And to find out that it isn't is just like, and then on top of that, he carries my name. You know what I'm saying? He's my birthright. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a fucked up thing. That is a, like you said, some reason to move on and keep on going with your life. But I just don't think that, I
That's
just
the
don't.
only reason that I've, because the birth parents moved on, and like I divorced my first husband, so his two kids, I didn't force my way into their lives after that. So like that's the only way I could see being okay with that situation. I don't know. It's just weird.
I mean, it's just, I mean, I sit back and I even look like Ava's situation. She's messed with a young lady for 3 years or whatever. The whole time Lily's been around and been born, and now they're not together no more. She allows her to be involved in her life, because she's been invested already. You just can't get up and let somebody walk away from something like that.
Well,
There's
not
no way you
even.
can do that. You know what I'm saying? She's invested. You just don't let somebody invest in your child life, and because you and that person don't get along. If they treat your child right and your child truly loves them, you should allow that person to be invested in that child's life.
Yes, but there's boundaries.
Yeah, you gotta respect the boundaries.
So once she disrespected those boundaries, it's a done deal. She ain't seen Lily in about a month now, and I'm cool with it. My baby ain't asked about her, and of course she bring up little things. But can I come? Can I go see her? Can I go see? Can I go over there? No, she ain't do none of that shit, and I'm cool and content with it. Sometimes you gotta cross paths.
Okay, I can definitely see that. So we gave two crazy circumstances. Is there is there a reason why? Is there a reason why, or a reason that would be right for a mother not to allow a father, or for a father not to allow a mother in their child's life?
I mean, when it comes to step parents, like my situation, of course, that it helped me raise Lily from a baby. But when like I said, it's boundaries. If your new girlfriend comes into the picture and you feed me the bullshit that she does not like my child, the first time she disrespects my child in your face and you don't check it, I'm gonna cross ties out. And that's what I did. Done deal. I'm gonna let you be. That's about it.
So 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 Ms.
I
Arbor,
mean,
if your child's father got some stepkids now and he started treating your stepkids better than your child, how would you feel, and how would you address
I would let my kids see it. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. I might be a little petty every now and again and say, no, that's him and the kids that he lives with. So I make sure my kid understands what's going on. But
it?
I'm not gonna do shit. I'm gonna let him see how big of a piece of shit of a person that his father is, if that's the way he's gonna act. But my Isaiah's dad isn't gonna do that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Isaiah's dad is not gonna have no more kids. Although I do want him to have a girl. I want him to have a sister.
We are definitely getting ready to close, on these final thought, Miss Arbor, I'm gonna ask a question to each one of y'all before, because we're all still dating, um, and we're still trying to figure it out. So the ones who are still dating, I'm asking this question to, and then give me your final thoughts. With this dating thing, would you be interested to get involved with someone with kids, or is it out of the question?
I will only get invested with someone who either has already had kids and they're grown or already has all of the kids that they want. Because I'm not having any more kids. So
So your next mate, you're okay with having kids. So you're okay being a stepmom or whatever you have it
mhm,
refer you. You're okay with
yep.
being that.
Yep.
Um,
I'm
Now, your final thoughts to anybody out here that's being a better step parent than they are a parent.
being a step parent is really hard. So I understand the desire to kind of overachieve in the position, but remember that your kids are still your kids and you can't treat them any less. So treat everybody good.
You know, some people don't have that treat everybody the same mentality.
Then you shouldn't have kids.
You shouldn't have kids.
No, because even if you,
I mean, it's okay, but what I mean by that is like I hear women, man, I hear women all the time. Um, they're involved in a relationship and they have their own kids, and then he bring, um, those are not my kids.
okay, well then why are you in a relationship with him?
Those are his kids from previous relationship. He's my man. I mean, they got a right to be
But
over
if
here just like
he's
you
your
do.
man
I
now,
mean,
then
what are you saying?
everything of his is yours.
No, Miss Arby, let me say this. So with with my last situation, the conversation was you don't do you don't spend you don't pay my child no mind when she's here. You don't spend no time with her. And I told her, I said, why should I get close to a child at any given point can be taken away?
I get that, but if that's a stage in a relationship. I mean, if you're with this person and committed and you're looking at marriage and all that kind of stuff, then there should be no difference. You have to get to know that
No,
child.
I got to know
Child
that.
is an asshole.
But
You're not gonna get it.
I stood my distance only because there was so much bullshit ass drama to where there's no paperwork on these kids. There's no the bitch can get mad and come and snatch the kids like that and you can't say shit.
Right. No, I get that. I see where the
So
concern is.
I
You don't
stood,
want to get your heart hurt and feelings
yeah.
hurt because you're in love
So
with a kid that
I
you
stood
can't see. I get that,
down.
but when they're in your presence, you still need to be present.
Of
Don't make
course.
them
I
feel
mean, like as far as me doing my role as I'm not gonna I don't even play with my own damn child. I'm not Lily does her own thing. So I'm not gonna sit on the floor and play with your kids the way I don't even play with mine. I mean, I play with Lily to a certain extent, but I let Lily be her little kid and do her little kid shit. I do my adult shit. No, I mean, like when we out and we at activities, events, and shit like that with the kids, yeah, I'm interact with y'all. Cool. But what you want me to do? Sit on the couch with a 6-year-old and have a full damn conversation? Like, I ain't that person to begin with. I don't even have full conversations with my own damn child. Like I have conversations with Lily and we have our little moments, understanding, getting shit understood. But I'm like, hey, you want me to do? Sit there and ask her favorite color and what she like to do for a living and all this shit? How?
So we're gonna, because with Lily, we're gonna repeat that shit about 10 times in an hour.
I'm trying to tell you, Lily gonna ask you again. What's your favorite color? Cause mine is pink. I forgot yours.
And
In the
when she
next 20
and
minutes.
see, you gotta hit her with the. I already know your color pink, so what's mine? Because I mean, we done said this 3 times. That way she'll remember. Lily's smart. She just be playing y'all ass.
Yes, Lily's smart as hell. Hell no. Then she got it bad. So she sat there and told the girl. She said, yes, my mama got money and she buys me whatever I want. Mama, you like buying me whatever I want, right? I know, because you got money. It's okay. I was like, you don't tell nobody that. That just sounds so you sound so fucking bougie. Don't say that no more.
It is bougie. She
So
like, yeah,
Ava,
I can get it.
Well,
Ava,
my mama like buy me
I'm
whatever I
glad you
want.
brought up. I'm glad you brought that up. So answer the question: the next relationship you get in, are you gonna get involved with someone with kids or without kids?
Oh no. I can say she has to have her own kids biologically that then came out of twat with a man. That I will not get with anybody that has done this insemination with no paperwork. No, that is a done deal for me. Will I do insemination for it if I wanted another child? Yes. Will legal work be done behind it? Yes. But this, oh, I'ma just go get sperm and inseminate you and it's my kids, no paperwork, no nothing. No. I'm not going through that bullshit. Mm-mm.
And your final thoughts on today's topic?
We're in 2021. Men, figure it out. There's ways to you want to be in your child's life. There's ways to go about it. Women can be put on child support. You can take your baby mama to court for your child. If she bitter, take her bitter ass to court. I don't know what it is with black men nowadays, and I don't do the court, fuck the laws and all that shit. But if you want to be in your child's life, that's the only way out to go. Do it.
If that's all, if that's the last resort I had to do, I'm going down there and file a motherfucking paper.
See, and
I mean, you don't have
we've
to
had
go
this
to court.
conversation several times. Quit being afraid of the fucking system because you're black. Learn how to use
Sometimes the
that bitch.
system works for you. Sometimes the system works for you.
It does. If you know what the system is for and you know how it fucks you up, then do the opposite and let it work for you. Don't act like you can't do shit and you can't have shit because the system is there. Use it to your advantage. That's what she does.
Yep. You on child support and can't even see your damn child, and you paying for a child. Hell no. If you own child support, you got rights to your child.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, depending. It does depend.
Because I promise you right now, one of them don't. Fuck
Yeah,
with you want to.
You got some rights. But for y'all that don't know, if ain't no bodily harm done to that child or something like that, or in between, figure the shit out. If you paying child support, figure out what's your rights to your child.
Let her be bitter and real pissed off because you got the kid anyway. And what's gonna happen is the more bitter she is, the more she gonna fuck up, and then you gonna end up with your kid, and she gonna end up paying you. So let her fuck up. If she fussing and cussing and acting a fool, push record on your camera phone, go live, whatever you gotta do, and don't say a motherfucking word. Shut your mouth. Let her be an idiot, and take it to court. Be like, this is what she do every time I go pick up my kid. Let her go to jail.
Hell yeah, all them old she send you. Look, let me put y'all men up on game. All the shit, if you go buy your kids some J's, keep that motherfucking receipt. If you go buy him some Pampers, keep that motherfucking receipt.
Don't hand that bitch no cash. This is coming from the child support office. If you hand them extra cash above and beyond what you were required to hand them for child support, then the courts will say, no, the courts will say then you can obviously pay more in child support and they will raise your child support. Do not hand them cash. If they say my baby needs, what does the baby need? Shoes? Okay, what size? And come back and hand them a pair of fucking shoes. Do not give them cash. And women quit acting like he can't tell me what to do with my money. It's his fucking kid. And if you ask for money for his fucking kid, then he can do what the fuck he wants with it.
Hell yeah.
Let him buy shoes. If you want him to go half on a birthday party, tell him you go pay Chuck E. Cheese and I'll handle the decorations.
Trying to tell you that's exactly what I did.
And I'm glad y'all giving them advice, because the reality of it is I went ahead and did this show because we just came off co-parent. So all this ties in together. All this ties in together. You know what I'm saying? We have to be more responsible adults with taking care of our own kids and other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? It should nothing change. They're kids. You should love them because they're kids. Period.
Women, get out your fucking feelings. If the dick was that good and you wanted him that bad, you wouldn't have left to begin with. You would have let him cheat on you and everything else. So don't be mad now.
Oh, the dick good.
That's what I'm saying. If the dick was good, then shut up and stay with him.
It wasn't.
If it's not, then shut up and let him go be somewhere else, and you take your money and enjoy your kids. And
I'm trying to get somebody else's baby mama to stay with me right now. I ain't trying to get my baby mama to stay with me. I want somebody else's baby mama to stay with me.
Enjoy the free babysitter. At least now you on a schedule and you ain't got to ask your mama, because you know your mama tired of watching your kids. Let them go with their daddy.
Hey, any of y'all that's already had kids and ain't gonna have no more kids, my jacuzzi tub be ready in the next couple of days.
See, I'm your friend, and I'm still gonna be in a jacuzzi tub, but
you can use it whenever you want to. I ain't talking about I ain't talking about you coming get in the jacuzzi.
Just let me know.
People that's watching.
let me know how much chlorine I need to put in it to kill anything before I get in.
Yeah, that part. It'll be purified on the regular.
Just an extra chlorine tab a day. Just please.
Extra chlorine tab a day.
And be
Miss
sure
Sierra, you sitting down there so patiently
be sure you get a
waiting.
skimmer so you can skim this so you don't get no foam on top.
I'm listening, but I'm working at the same time.
You working at the same time.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a quick. You got the final thoughts because you're married. You definitely ain't gonna be looking to try to get with nobody with kids anyway. You might be trying to have some more kids.
No, I'm good.
You're good.
You know what?
I don't know. I heard y'all was practicing last Monday.
Practice is always great. Everybody practices.
So you don't want to give him his only child?
I do at some point, but not while he's away. Whenever his schedule comes back to normal and he's home, maybe.
I can understand that.
So, what's your final thoughts on today's topic, Miss Sierra?
Let's see. So not to treat your stepchildren differently than you do your other children. Your biological children. Just make sure that they feel loved equally, and that's about it.
Make sure they feel loved equally.
Yeah.
But should you beat their ass the same?
Definitely.
So you whoop your child too? You whoop your child too?
See what happened.
What happened? What? Let me hear this shit.
I'm not calling you. I'm talking about you. I'm not calling you again.
She up here telling us about you get a whooping, baby. I'm fixing to send them folks over there. Let her finish this story. I'm gonna have them over there. I'm just getting the details now. I'm writing it all down. I got you. Don't worry. We're gonna have them folks over there in just a minute. When she walk out that handcuffs, we're gonna have it all on live.
No.
Oh, she done beat on camera. God dang it, she going in. I'm telling you, I got it all the footage.
And down the camera goes.
Oh, and she hit her so hard that she knocked the camera down. Police seen all of it.
Okay. It's very good in my bed. But no, I don't think very often.
You what?
I don't think very often. But when I do,
you don't have to whoop these kids nowadays. These kids ain't bad like us. Like we was in the streets when we was coming up. Like we rode bicycles, chunk rocks, and moving cars.
Kind of bad. That's the difference. They're not the same kind of bad. They bad as fuck. They're just a different kind of bad. They're psychologically bad. They will fuck with your head.
Yeah. And see, that's the reason why y'all should smoke weed. So that way that shit don't fuck with y'all so much. I'm just telling you. I be high. I be like, I don't give a fuck. Barbara, I need some of that, girl. I'm telling you, I'll be drinking some of that shit right now if you had some.
And they messed around and told me that we could get some stuff in California and bring it back as long as it's under 2 ounces.
Arbor, I hit a blunt with Thomas the other day. I puffed this blunt twice and woke up high. And that was in the
wait a minute, that's why I'm gonna have my own. I am not fucking around with that man. He'll have me.
See, I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna tell you ladies something else. Cause see, us guys, we don't get convicted of this because we don't have this problem. When y'all on y'all cycle, y'all shouldn't be whooping y'all kids just because y'all stressed out and y'all ain't getting no dick and you're bleeding and shit. That ain't got shit to do with them goddamn kids. Don't be whooping them goddamn kids. Huh?
You ain't getting no dick.
What? Well, I was just speaking in reference. So you getting some dick, Miss Arbor. I knew you had your hair plaited for a reason. That way you didn't have to worry about getting nappy during the process.
I'm gonna twist it out because I'm gonna go in public tomorrow.
So was that what you and him was doing, twisting it out?
Cute.
Was that what you and him was doing, twisting it out?
I haven't had sex since. Oh, it's been a while.
Alone.
I'm sorry. I'm involuntarily celibate.
And I'm selling all parts of it. What part y'all want to buy? Except for the buffet. I'm not eating no buffet.
Mm-mm. If you want him, request the buffet. He being childish. He need to grow up.
Request me and see what happens.
Tell him to clean his plate. Wait a minute, Thomas. If you can make requests, she can make requests.
I do kiss booty cheeks.
Well, if that's all she want, then that's all she want. But if she want the buffet, you better give her the buffet.
I have sex in bathrooms. I don't have sex in towers no more. I'm too old for that shit. I might have a heart attack. I'm scared of heights. So
Does she know the signs of a heart attack and a stroke?
She will.
That's on my bucket list. That is so.
The problem is when you have a heart attack while sex, do you grab your hard dick or do you grab your chest? I'm asking. I
don't have that part, so I don't know.
Because I'm just wondering. I mean, does it stay hard? Because I mean, your heart just stopped, and the heart, that blood had to pump through your shit. So I'm trying to keep my heart on at least until I'm down. So I'm gonna grab my penis.
I mean, if things stop circulating and everything stays where it is, then I would assume that it would stay hard if it was already.
How's it gonna keep circulating? Your heart just stopped.
I'm saying if it stops circulating and the blood stays where it is, and it's already full of blood and engorged, then isn't it gonna stay fully?
Ooh, what if they brought me back and that bitch stayed there forever?
It ain't gonna stay there forever. It would.
I'd be perfect.
That would mean you're not getting any circulation there, and it would fall off.
Oh, well, we can't do that either. Get that motherfucker back down. Fuck my whole head up. You done fuck my whole night up with that one right there. Goddamn, Arbor, why the mother got to fall off? Hell, I thought I was gonna be super dick and had to go into porn.
You can't do that. That's why they have the warnings on the Cialis and stuff. If you get a hard on for 4 hours and you can't get rid of it,
I ain't never took Cialis. I ain't never took none of that shit.
Call 911. Whatever commercials say.
I'm scared to take that shit. I be lasting too long as it is. Like I take that shit, we be here for 2 weeks and shit. I ain't got time for that shit. I got shit to do.
And men, please stop thinking that we want you to last for 8 hours. We don't. We don't even want you to last for an hour, just to be honest.
Oh, y'all don't?
No, not if you trying to pound on me for an hour. I got other shit to do.
I want you to tap out every time.
Oh no, I don't tap out, but I'm just saying we got other shit to do. Ain't nobody got time for you to be sitting there pounding for an hour.
Shit. If you don't tap out, you better bring your lunch.
Hey. I go around. I go around. I can bring lunch. I can box. I go around.
It's like WWE up in this bitch. We got a 3-hour event for your ass.
Hey, make sure you got something to build your electrolytes back up.
Ooh, my electrolytes fine. As long as my stomach don't start hurting. Say, man, my final thoughts on today's topic. Hey, man, for real though, like the last 2 shows have been about co-parenting and about step parents being better parents and parents. Y'all, it's time for us to grow up. Be honest. Everything that we do is affecting the kids, step kids, biological kids, whatever, however you want to look at them. Everything that we're doing is affecting the kids. And again, us as adults, we should be adult enough to sit down and have a conversation.
And this is
if you're having kids out here as a man, I can't. My ladies, they have to speak to the ladies. I mean, it's just sad to me if a woman is, because I just know the mother that my mother was. It's hard for me to imagine a woman not doing what she got to do for a kid, even though it's happening. But as far as a man, we got to stop this, bro. All of us. I mean, we're having kids. We're not being involved in their life. Some of them are stupid reasons because the mom don't want to be with you type shit. That's stupid. If you're not involved in your child's life and you go get a woman and you get involved in her child's life, that's not a ex-wife face. That's a spiritual child. Your ex is affected this much, a little bit. Doesn't affect her at all. Because guess what? She's moving on with her life too. But the person that's life is on pause, waiting on their parent to be in their life, is that child. Every week, expecting for you to be a better parent because he sees you on Facebook being a good parent to your stepkids
Come on,
and
Deacon.
doing everything, going to football practice, going to basketball games, taking them for ice cream, burgers, whatever you're doing. Your child is watching. And as much as you hate that woman for making giving that child an opinion of you, that woman don't have to help that child. You're helping them enough. That child should form a hell of an opinion of you if you're being that man that's being anything like I just mentioned. And that's just being honest. Me as a child, I was one who my father wasn't involved in my life. And to think that my father might have other kids and stepkids, which he did all that. And I'm happy for who my father was. I'm proud of who my father was. But aside of me, it still makes me angry. He wasn't there for me. I mean, it sounds good. I mean, you took care of my brothers, you took care of my sisters, you took care of kids that weren't yours, but you didn't take care of me at the end of the day. So what the fuck does that got to do with Thomas? You know, my life was affected by the moves and the choices that you made, just like your life was. So I think we need to be adult enough to sit down and have a conversation for our children, not for us. It's not benefiting us to be out of our child life. I promise you, it's not. It's only making just making this world worse. You know, because some of us grow up resembling who our fathers are. Some of us choose not to be the parent that our parent was. But it's a hard choice to make because you might have two different parents. You might have one that's dedicated and one that's not there. And you just don't know which way to go because you admire the one that's not there. You really want that one that's not there to be in your life. You love the one and you appreciate the one that's there, but you just want so much for that other one to be there that you'll go through dire measures just to have that person be in your life. And it's crazy. Again, get to know your kids, people. Find out who your kids are and have a relationship with them. If you have stepkids, continue to invest in their lives. Our kids are very, very important. Trust me. And if we're going to change any cycles or break any generational curses or anything that we got in our future, we have to start with each and every one of our own families. So again, we thank y'all for hanging out with us for the last hour and 40 minutes. Y'all know we ain't shit. Like we always say, y'all know we ain't shit and we don't give a fuck about them kids. We talked about them the last couple of days. We don't give a fuck about them. Fuck them kids. But we love them enough to make sure that they're taken care of and get to where they need to be in life.
This is a positive part of a relationship. You know, a lot of people say that we're negative. It's really not. We just discuss stuff that we fucked up, and we want you to find the positive in it. We want you to learn the lessons in it so that you don't repeat it and make the same dumbass mistakes that we did. So, you know, obviously we haven't traded off our kids for some new kids, but make sure you don't.
Hey y'all, we're gonna have fun because before we even leave off the air tonight, we're gonna drop our Wednesday's topic on y'all because we're definitely gonna be with the shits on Wednesday. I'm gonna try to make sure everybody's in the house because we're having a lot of fun with this next topic. I'm bitter, and how do I move on?
Oh, damn. Can we get a bitter person?
I'm bitter. And how do I move on?
Do you have a bitter person that's gonna come on that we can like?
I don't know. We're gonna definitely see if we can find somebody. If you know somebody that's bitter personally, we'll definitely bring them on. But we're doing the topic I'm bitter. How do I move on? And we're talking to everybody out there that's bitter, that's broken, that has issues, that don't see their own flaws, whatever it might be. Any of Tanya, she said me right off the bat. See, I praise you, Tanya, because that's a woman that knows. It's not ashamed to say it. And we respect you for that, Tanya. That's why we love you so much. Because you roll with the punches with us. You don't take anything we say personally. We weren't trying to call you out, but I mean, I thank you very much for admitting that you are bitter. So on Wednesday, we will be talking to everybody out there that's bitter. We're going to find a way to get past this bitterness so that way we can try to get to happiness, I hope.
That's a great step, is just admitting that that's something that she's dealing with. And if there's a way for us to help, we will.
And we love y'all, man. We really do, man. We thank y'all for continuing to follow us, man. Y'all please continue to follow us, continue to share. Tell people to come like our page. Tell people about us. And do not forget to continue to support us always. Any way you can support us, financially, any way you want to support us. Y'all know how to get to us. Continue to send us topics. We out.
Have a good one. Bye, y'all.
You ain't shit, your dog ain't shit, you got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop, whoop, somebody call the whole police, and your granny ain't shit, makes you rest in peace, cause you done pissed off a petty bitch, well I hope you fucking ready, bitch, get ready, bitch, I'ma hack your computer, I'ma egg your house, I don't do cardio, but I'ma run my mouth, I'ma hide in your bushes so you scared to come out, let everybody know that you use me for clout, cause there's a whole lot of miles on that Honda, you done rolled every anaconda in Wakanda, you ain't shit. And your mama ain't shit, your dog ain't shit, you got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop, whoop, somebody call the whole police, and your granny ain't shit.